Hello, welcome to the news in brief on Graphic Online. In the news, minority in Parliament boycotts swearing in of MP for Ayawaso West Lydia Alhassan. Minority also protests police invitation of Ningo Pram MP Sam George, and Supreme Court dismisses suits challenging Charlotte Osei's removal as EC chair. The minority in Parliament Tuesday morning walked out of the House in protest of the swearing-in of the new Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Madam Lydia Alhassan. They staged the protest after the First Deputy Speaker, Joseph Osei, read the sermons from the Electoral Commission. Minority Chief Whip Alhaji Muntaka Mubarak said the protest was in solidarity with victims of last Thursday's by-election violence.
Mr. Speaker, with a very heavy heart, I want to say that because of the security challenges that we had at the Ayawaso West by-election, unfortunately, and in commemoration to support our comrades and citizens that were unnecessarily hurt and brutally assaulted, I'm sorry to say that with your indulgence, our side of the House cannot be here to witness this swearing.
Meanwhile, the Deputy Majority Leader and Member of Parliament for Domi Kwabinya, Sarah Adra Safo, has condemned the action of the minority MPs, describing it as disappointing and a bad precedent.
Mr. Speaker, it is rather unfortunate and disappointing that the other side of the House expressed their intention and actually their action that they won't be part of this process.
Following the boycott, the minority MPs, in a show of solidarity, walked to the police headquarters with their colleague MP for Ningo Pram, Samuel George, after he was invited by the police in connection with last Thursday's attack on him during the by-election. The Supreme Court has struck out Special Prosecutor Martin Alamisi Amidu as a defendant in the suit challenging his eligibility as Special Prosecutor due to his age. According to the court, Mr. Amidu was not a proper party to the case since Article 88 of the Constitution requires that the Attorney General represents public officials sued as a result of their office. Mr. Amidu was sued by a former Deputy Attorney General, Dominic Ayine, who is arguing that per the 1992 Constitution, Mr. Amidu, who is 66 years old, is not qualified to hold the position as Special Prosecutor. Still in the courts, the Supreme Court has also dismissed a suit that sought to challenge the removal of former chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Charlotte Osei. The suit, which was filed by the editor-in-chief of the Crusading Guide newspaper, Abdul Malik Kwekubaku Jr., sought a declaration that Mrs. Osei's removal was not based on the performance of her core functions as the EC chairperson. He was also praying the Apex Court to hold that the Chief Justice's prima facie determination against Mrs. Osei was inconsistent and in violation of the Constitution. But in a unanimous decision, the court dismissed the suit on the basis that it raised no issue for constitutional interpretation or enforcement. And 3 persons have been convicted by the Akomadan District Court in the Ashanti region for forcing 3 students to eat raw chicken. The convicts, Abukari Anaba, Prince Entry, and Peter Owusu Odiomi, pleaded guilty to 2 counts of conspiracy to commit crime to wit and assault and were convicted on their own plea. They were each fined 3,000 Ghana cedis or, in default, served 12 months jail term with hard labor. They were also ordered by the court to pay 1,000 Ghana cedis each to the victims. For these and more news, log on to graphic.com.gh.